Hey guys, it is currently 3:16 in the morning on July 30th, and for this work in progress video we're going to go ahead and cover July 13th through the 20th. I will apologize in advance. You might be able to hear the ceiling fan. I'm on a heating pad, so I don't want to risk overheating. I'm prone to hot flashes on my own, and my big dog is sleeping behind me, as she usually does in the morning, so on occasion you might hear her snore or shift, or might see her pop up over here, but don't be scared, it's not a ghost, it's just my dog. But I am in a lot of pain today, so I will be doing my best to stay back here against the heating pad, and we'll be taking breaks roughly every 6 minutes, both for the clip size, so that way they can be exported to the PlayStation, and for the benefit of my jaw, which is going through the ringer the last few days. But let's go on to July 13th and start the video. On the 13th, I edited a Camp Nano video and then moved on to the Grim Reaper rewrite, and I wrote 1,734 words there. I did 360 freelance tasks, but none of those were writing involved, and that brought my total to 1,734 words for the 13th, which again was just Grim Reaper. On July 14th, I wrote 1,420 words in Grim Reaper, did 162 freelance tasks, but none of those included any writing. Headed to bed. There were thunderstorms, I think, after I woke up, but it did mean that I wasn't going to accomplish much in writing, so I moved on to doing normal font mock-ups for the cover of Letters from a Madman. No more writing for the day, and that brought my total to, again, just Grim Reaper. 1,420 words for July 14th. On the 15th, I had terrible hip pain in my left hip, which, if you recall, that is also the leg that I casually pulled my hamstring in, because I also casually destroyed my hip. I believe it was the day before. I had opened the door in the laundry room, or gone to shut it, one of the two, and had pivoted wrong, and I felt my hip pop, and then this surge of red hot pain flashed through my leg, and it hurt to walk and sit down and stand up and exist, which is kind of a general state of being that I'm used to, but it doesn't make it hurt any less. So I was doing my best to work through that with ice packs and heating pads and some of the microwavable DIY heat thingies, because those wrap nicely around my hip, and my hip is still one of the only things I don't have a compression brace for. Working on it though. I have it saved to my card on Amazon. But anyway, on July 15th, again, started with Grim Reaper. I wrote 1,170 words there, finished the Letters from a Madman normal font mock-up, made the Letters from a Madman promo post for Instagram, headed to bed, and then when I woke up, made the promo post for the story feature on Instagram, and then another one for Twitter. Wrote 908 words in Symbolically Carved, and that brought my total for July 15th to 2,078. Hooray. July 16th, I wrote 1,096 words in Symbolically Carved, 154 in The Poisoning of John Doe, 494 in a critique for a writer on a Discord server that I'm on. And I've done several critiques the last week and a half or so, but sometimes I'm just too lazy to total out how many words the critique comes out to. So sometimes they don't get written down, other times they do. Depends on my mood. Did 100 words, or 100 tasks, sorry, in the freelance stuff, but none of those were writing related. Made the Letters from a Madman promo posts for Facebook and Pinterest. Formatted the pictures of the Letters from a Madman covers properly for my website, so that way they fit in line with the other images, and they were small enough of a compressed file size to load relatively quickly on any device when the website is opened. Which is always something that you want to look out for, pro tip, in case you're doing author's website stuff. Did 31 more freelance tasks, but no more writing in those either. Headed to bed. When I woke up, I prepared the Letters from a Madman cover reveal, post, and landing page for my blog, or my website, and those would have been writing involved, but I didn't mark the countdown or anything like that. I did 167 freelance tasks, but again, no more writing. So for the 16th, that brought my total to 1,744 words. On July 17th, I edited 2 videos. The Manetti video where I drew out the little characters for their merch, and I edited the Letters from Madman unboxing video and then filmed the cover reveal as well. Wrote 1,396 words in the second book in the Books and Badges series. Did 186 freelance tasks, no writing there, headed to bed, slept in for a little bit, put the Tito and Vito drawing up on Redbubble so that way I could finally make the video public. Wrote 250 words in Pittman's Legend Valiant Fighter, and that brought my total for July 17th to 1,650 words. We're almost done. On July 18th, I started with King of Darkness, and I wrote 266 words there. Edited the Letters from Madman cover reveal, wrote 426 words in Rowan the Healer, 2,252 in the Happy Face Killer rewrite. Headed to bed. When I woke up, I did more of the YouTube end screen things because I had fallen way behind on those because I upload primarily from my phone and my tablet, and ever since YouTube updated their end screen function, I can no longer do that on my tablet because it now doesn't load on it at all. So I can only do it from the desktop, which sucks, but you know, I guess it limits how often I upload videos too, because if I forget to do it while I'm on the desktop, then I don't do it while I'm out here anymore. So if you notice delays in videos, where like there's a period of time where I just don't upload a video randomly for like 3 or 4 days in a row, that's why. It's because I forgot to make it public while I was on the desktop. But between King of Darkness, Rowan the Healer, and Happy Face Killer, it brought my total for July 18th to 2,944 words. On July 19th, I wrote 1,646 words in the Happy Face Killer rewrite, submitted the Letters from Madman ebook for pre-order, did 118 freelance tasks, but no writing there, headed to bed. When I woke up, I published the Goodreads page, Letters from Madman landing page, website cover reveal, caught up on the YouTube end screens so that way I could post the YouTube cover reveal, and then I think later that day or the next day I did the unboxing upload. I don't remember when. But after all of that, I wrote 1,272 words in the Grim Reaper rewrite, and that brought my total for July 19th to 2,918 words. On July 20th, which is the last day that we'll hit in this video, the only writing I did was on Grim Reaper, and that was 1,210 words, because after I slept in, and I woke up very, very sore and stiff, and I could barely move my knuckles at all, and I think my wrist was in a brace too, so I just got no more writing done after I woke up. So the 1,210 words are the only words that I wrote for July 20th. So far this month, July, at this point we're almost done, and you haven't seen all of the days past this, obviously, but so far, despite the pain and the busyness with Letters from Madman and all of that, this has been one of my best months since, I think, I would have to go back and check the word counts to be sure, but I think it's my best month since February, which is a little insane, because February is freezing cold, and July is not. I understand my pain and my stiffness when it's cold. I understand my knuckles getting sore when it's cold. And I feel betrayed by my body when I feel that same pain and stiffness when it's warm outside. I understand I have bad wrists. I've had bad wrists since middle school. So I understand my braces in that sense. But when I'm not doing much of anything besides writing when it relates to my hands, I feel betrayed by my body every single time that my knuckles get stiff or swollen or sore in the summer, because I don't have arthritis. We checked, we took x-rays, I had like 12 x-rays done on my hands and my feet, and my chest. I had a shit ton of blood drawn for like 13 different tests, I think. And then we did a full examination of my joints and the bendability and where my pressure points hurt the most and stuff like that. And I don't have arthritis. I don't have any form of it. I don't have rheumatoid arthritis. I don't have that name that I can't think of. whatever it is. It's the disease that they like always try to diagnose every patient with on House. It's that. I don't have that. There are a lot of things that we ruled out, but nothing that we ruled in. I could have fibromyalgia, I could still have some other pain disorder, I could have chronic pain disorder, which normally spawns when you have a chronic injury of some sort that hurts a lot, and then even when that pain goes away, you still feel pain, because the body just does weird shit. But that I recall, I've never had a major chronic pain identified into one single event. I've hurt both wrists in separate events at separate times. I've hurt my leg at a separate event at a separate time. I've messed up my neck and my shoulders at different times. I've popped a rib out of place at different times. So it's not like it was, you know, one concise time that it makes sense. I've just been in pain for a long time. And although my meds have done wonders for my anxiety, they haven't done much for my pain. I still have very, very bad days. I haven't had a ton of good days. I have what I consider to be okay days, which I always have in between the bad days. I mean, to be honest, when you have, you know, a week straight of nearly debilitating pain that makes you want to cry all day, anything that's not that seems to be an okay day. And it's hard to not feel betrayed by the bad days when it's warm outside, so there's no need for the stiffness. I stand up and stretch all the time. I do yoga to try and stretch out my back a little bit. I do my best to stand up and move around, and I don't overexert myself. I don't overstretch, but it doesn't do anything. And while I'm on the meds for my anxiety and the pain, I can't take anything for my pain. I can't take ibuprofen, I'm not supposed to take naproxen or Aleve or anything like that, because it causes an increase in the risk for bleeding disorders. And I don't really want that. But it's hard. But despite that, this is still one of the better months that I've had. And the fact that I've been able to push through and do so much with the writing side of things and with the Letters from a Madman stuff makes me very happy and very proud of myself and my ability for, I would say, discipline and the ability to push through even when I kind of just want to lay down and curl up in a ball with a heating pad or an ice pack, depending on the day. But with all that said, that is all that I have for this particular work in progress video. I do get to vent a little bit more, or I allow myself to vent a little bit more about how things have generally gone in the work in progress videos, and eventually I'll do more of that venting in the chronic pain videos, but I still need to figure out what the next section I want to film on that is and how I want to word it and stuff like that. So for now I'm going to continue to keep it in the work in progress videos. The work in progress videos are supposed to be more of like a genuine look into my life with writing, so it's not just one or the other. I want it to be both, but now that we've gotten through the writing and that we've gotten through the life pain shit, it is officially time to end this video. There will probably be one more work in progress video this month, and it will cover from the 21st or whatever on through the 30th, but it'll be a little bit before you see that, obviously. I want that video to go up after the final Camp Nano video goes up, so it'll be a little bit. But that's all that I have for this one. If you enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated, and if you'd like to stay updated on my writing, my editing, the gaming videos I upload roughly every Friday, or anything that I do on the channel in between, feel free to subscribe. I'll have links to my authors pages, as well as links to my social media in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.